Hey everybody, this is Joe. Joe's Premium Firewood, coming to you live on Friday, March 22nd, 2024. I'm out here right up by the house. Weather's a little bit different than yesterday. Thank you, Colleen. Thank you, Larry Clock. Because, yeah, we got a little bit of snow coming. I'd say we got pretty near 3 inches of snow. And I had a loyal customer call me, and he needed a truckload. He bought probably three full cords from me, maybe 3.5 from me in the fall, and he said he's getting low. So I loaded them up here. I put some black locust in here, some bigger pieces, and like that one's an all-nighter. So I'm gonna put them in here. Hey, Ty man, you getting any snow in Ohio? So he likes ash. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm doing good, Rusty. I'm gonna go ahead and split. It's probably gonna take, you know, that back row, those 2 rows at least. I might start on that row there. As you can tell, I got this, the splitter's been warming up. The fingers are freezing. And yeah, it's gonna be hell. The guy's not too far away. Say we got 3 inches. If you can tell, it's still coming down. It's still coming down there at Top Log Firewood. So I'm gonna get my gloves on. I caught Bill at the last minute. He should be restreaming this to Facebook. I am wearing Larry Cluck's hat, but he's in Minnesota and he's out plowing snow right now, so he's probably gonna watch the replay. But I gotta get another Joe cord filled up in here and deliver it. You know, I probably would have waited till some of this melted, but I need money. You know, I did have one sale yesterday, which, you know, basically takes care of most of my bills, but I got other bills, medical bills to pay, so I gotta work. And I think we're paying for this. You know, we had March weather in February. Now we're getting our February weather in March. So March is coming in or going out as a lion. Came in as a lamb, now it's going out as a lion. I told Bill this to take about a half hour, but Bill, it might take 40-45 minutes, but the longer I talk, the longer it's gonna take. So I'm gonna go ahead and put you guys on the tripod. We got 10 watching. I don't know if Firewood at the furnace made it, Brad. But I gotta put you over here, Rogala. There's Rogala. I told Norm to watch, but he got mad at me yesterday because he tried calling me during the live stream. I told him not to do that, and he's a newbie when it comes to YouTube. So, all right, there's Randy Clay. Should be on Facebook too, but if you want me to see your comments, you have to comment on YouTube. You know, and if Norm comments, I won't see him unless I watch the replay later. So I think this looks like a pretty good angle. Should be able to see all the action there. Aries Acres is here. There's Mom out. Say hi to Mom, Randy Clay. Wave at Randy, Grandma. Mom says hi, Randy. There's Mike Wakefield. I think he's in Minnesota too with Larry Cluck. But let me throttle this up, warm up my fingers, and we're gonna get splitting. I didn't bring the sledgehammer out here. I hope that stuff's not frozen together. There, now they're warm. I got hot cocoa to drink again today. I made hot cocoa again. Gotta stay warm. Indiana with Rogala. It was going through Chicago too. I know Wisconsin got hit pretty good. But this is a good customer. He likes ash, so we're gonna get him some ash. Ash is cash. That's good premium solid stuff. I forgot to grab a wheelbarrow for my, and I know there is some in here for her. I know because I loaded this. Told Phil though it'd be a while before I there's some. Now that one's pretty wet, but you know what? I'm gonna put it up there. I know he's gonna be burning this now. I got dry locusts in there already. About 25% of the load is going to be black locust. But this is one of the rare customers that actually heats. Here comes the king of firewood, heading to work. There he goes. Now, if they appear to be wet, I'm just going to save them for later. Because I know this guy, Rick, his name's Rick Rogala. Not Rick Rogala. His name's Rick, my customer Rick. He'll be, he heats. He heats with wood. I think he's gonna like that black locust. But his favorite's ash. And if you want the ash, I can say you got the cash, I got the ash. Let me grab a wheelbarrow real quick. We could get some of this kindling for my. Get some kindling for my. I almost need to come on that side. I don't know. The quad trailers, the tires are blocking it, so I can't get it very close. Hey, get them 70-degree days so early in the year. You don't think you're gonna have to deal with this again. I know Bill had to take Jody to physical therapy at like 6 a.m. and he took a nap. I think he got up just in the nick of time to broadcast this to Facebook. I think. Pretty sure he did. Usually I take him half cords, but I didn't feel like stacking it in my truck. And then I use the trailer too. I can get a half cord in here if I throw it in. We got to heap it. But as you can see, this is full. This one feels pretty heavy. Let me see what it looks like. Heavier than it should be if it's dark on the inside. Too bad. He knows how to burn. I think he can get it to burn. You know, if it's like a dark yellow, like a yellowish, brownish color, then you know it's pretty wet. Daryl, you watching? I haven't talked to Daryl in a while. I wanted to know what he thought about Mike's truck. He gave me a call this morning. Said he really likes Mike's truck. Mike's 1 ton. Yeah, Rick, when he messaged or called me yesterday, and he's like, "Yeah, is it still $100 a truckload?" Well, I laughed and laughed. I think I was charging him like $250. $250 a half cord delivered. So for this Joe cord, I told him it'd be $200. Snow's heavy, wet. Snowman making snow. It's starting to get compacted and slippery at my feet. Hope the roads are okay. Not too far from me. He's like between Dalton and Hastings, if Bill Moon knows where that's at. So, on a normal weather day, I think we can get there in about 15-20 minutes. Probably gonna take a half hour today. There's a piece of elm. Man. Some of these are starting to get frozen together. Yeah, this snow just makes everything a little more difficult. Makes my hard job even harder. Norm knows it's a hard job. He's helped me with deliveries before. Oh. This one looks on the inside, felt pretty heavy. As an abundance of caution, we'll save it. Let it sit out there, bake in the sun. I think it's supposed to get back up in the 40s by the weekend, by tomorrow. So most of this will melt. Hopefully it does, because Mike's supposed to come here. Mike's supposed to come on Sunday and stream with me. Starting to come down pretty good now, folks. You like the snow? Yeah, as long as I don't have to work in it, right? Guess what? My job involves working outside. I don't know if you knew that. Hopefully you know that by now. It's a tough job, but somebody's got to do it. I'm gonna go on the other side. Give you a second to subscribe and hit that thumbs up. Gotta warm up my left hand. You know, I got the heater on the right glove works, but not the left glove. So, thing is, when I'm handling stuff that's snow covered like this, it gets cold real fast. Sorry about the delay, but fingers are in a lot of pain because how cold they are. Now I can get them in there where I want them. Big flakes now. Is it snowing where you're at? Not this global warming. Global warming. You make it, Stacy. It's snowing in Idaho. I know it's snowing in Saskatchewan. Colleen said, let's make Joe's life hard. Let's send him some snow. But I thought I'd wear Larry Cluck's hat because it was made in Minnesota, or made for Minnesota weather. Bill Moon Backspin Graphics made it. Give one last bump here, warm them up. These are, you know, it's cold, but not as cold as my left hand. See how many people are watching. See if they like the snow. We got over 3 inches of snow now. It's like 38 watching. Much like watching me struggle in the snow. And we got an unknown amount watching on Facebook. These heavier ones, they are wet, but I think he'll know enough. He knows what he's doing. He'll bring it in and put it next to the stove and help dry it out. I mean, I suppose I could have just went into bay 2 and loaded, but I'd like to get the trailer available so I can do half-core deliveries without having to stack it in my truck. You know, I could have got Mike up here too to help me. I'm sure he would have came. Yep, spring started, I think, Monday at like 11 o'clock at night. Like this spring weather. This isn't the weather I think of when I think of spring weather. know, if you're a moderator on Facebook, YouTube, and if my friend Norm comments, Norm Grimmer, he likes to make smart aleck remarks, you might get put in timeout. I told him you better be careful about doing that. My moderators take care of me. No hate allowed on YouTube. Facebook's another story. Facebook, it's rampant. The hate is rampant. I wonder how much snow Paul Wagner got in Chicago, because I think I went right over them too. Came right over the lake. Oh. Now we're getting socked. Yeah, this is a good load for me. I'm not getting any big pieces from Mom, just kindling. Nice straight, basically bundle grade pieces. Got 3 more in this row, and then we're gonna have to start this row up. That's a heavy one. All right. Oh my God. I think that one's wet. I'm just gonna let it sit. Let it sit and dry out longer. Be hard to lift it up now that it fell down there. All right, back to the other side. Now both hands are cold. Oh, what do you think, Billy Otis? Think it's time for a union break? Think it's time for my first union break? Hot cocoa on the rocks. I don't think I could thread the needle and get it in this corner. So I'm just gonna walk it over there. piece of kindling broke off. Put it in there. Slippery. Slippery when icy. Another Joe cord today. Yeah, Daryl in New Jersey asked me not to send him this snow. Said I'll see what I can do. See what I can do, Daryl. But I talked to Jeffrey Orpstein of Mountain Top Outdoors. They're on Facebook and YouTube, and he said it's heading their way next. Said the sooner the better it leaves here, the sooner the better. Just hope it's melted by Sunday. Because Jesse told me that, my neighbor Jesse said the sale's pending for the property. It's probably, I don't know, 4 or 5 quad trailer loads of black locust still out there, waiting for me to come get it. We almost got a normal truckload in there. Remember, normal truckload equals face cord, approximately. Joe cord, 10 foot by 4 foot stack, approximately. And the half cord is approximately a half cord. I'd say a half cord minimum, I should say. Because I'd be stacking it in there, and if you've seen the load I did last Saturday, you know, I had it. The front row, the row by the headache rack was all the way up to the top in the middle. That's over 3 foot tall from the bottom of the bed. Stacked tight. Yeah, do I want to attempt it? Got snow all over the mic. That was hard to do. I think it'll burn. Just gonna have to help me dry it. You know, by bringing the pieces into his house early. Let him sit there for a few days. That's what we do. We stage it right next to the stove. That pretty much acts damn near like a kiln. Snow's starting to lighten up a little bit compared to how it was a few minutes ago. This put a dent into the truck. And then the fun part with this, I have to back up to where he's got it. He's got like a bay number 1 at his house. We got to throw him in there. Kind of a pain in the butt to do. Another reason I didn't want to take him a half course. I would have got more money, but it's been way more difficult. Would have had to work for my money. Sometimes I don't like doing that. I'm gonna have to start this row here in a second. Cross back over to this side. I don't know what my fingers, you know, these are wet and snowy, cold ice. I think this is going to be about a 45-minute video, so I don't know. Bill might have had to do something. So he was asking me how long it was going to be. Since I had about 25% black locust limbwood already put in there, I put it in before the snow. I knew this was coming. So it's not going to. But then again, I'm slowed up by the snow. Taking me a little longer than if it wasn't snowing. Makes my life difficult. I think he likes some big ones too, so I know I definitely gave him some black locust all-nighters. Make sure I turn on my lights on my truck if the automatic lights don't kick on. Driving in a white truck and with it snowing. I'm not worried about me. I got good tires thanks to Daryl. I'm just worried about the other people out there thinking they can still drive the normal speed limit in the snow, leaving late and being in a rush. Sliding off and running into me. I got it in four-wheel drive already. Hopefully it's not sticking to the roads too bad, but it has been cold lately. So we'll see. You know, I'm sure the main roads are plowed, but our road is definitely not a main road. And when I would deliver a cord with, we had to throw him into his bay one. This guy's bay one. Our shoulders are burning afterwards. Mike's probably glad I didn't have him help me with this one. But you'll see Mike Sunday. He's supposed to come Sunday. Oh my God. Really? I was wondering if those are frozen too. Those coming up, man, they're all perfect size for the four-way. But unless I got somebody helping me roll the pieces, not worth it setting the four-way up on there. Jack watching today. Log cabin Firewood. Try to give you all a shout out. Perfect. That's great. That's great. That's what I wanted to do. Pick up sticks. Maybe we can send this snow to Maryland. Brad would like it. I don't think Tay's softball team would like it. I don't know if they'd play in the snow. Oh, and who else had Oakland University last night? I had them. I got them winning a couple games. Kentucky's overrated. You do notice I do stack some up in the front. This truck bed isn't beat up as bad as my red truck bed, where the whole bottom of the bed, all the cross beams are broke, so it like sagged down an extra like 3 inches. Gotta warm up my fingers. Then when I drive, I'm gonna put the gloves on the defrost. That really gets them dry. I mean, dry and warm, but it won't last long. But at least the customer does help me throw them into his area. That knot in there, that knot wasn't breaking. That knot was saying not today, not by hand. Parked kind of in the bushes. I can't really get around on that side. Try stacking it over there. Stack around the back, and I'll just toss it up the best I can up front. That's what takes it, long when I gotta constantly warm my fingers up, and then when I get this much in there, I gotta walk around the other side. This was a knotty one. Not naughty, knotty. Our fire's been going for a while now. Might go out tomorrow and pull some branches of some black locust branches for Mom out of the woods. Although she's got quite a bit left. We're what? Today's the 22nd, so like 9 days away. 9 days away from April 1st. Haters Day. JPF Haters Day, April 1st. walk these over to the corner. Don't want them falling out. Already had to pick up a couple of them. Ooh. Looks like this latest snow band is lightening up pretty much. That's just back to flurry. I'll see how many are watching. Yeah, geez, 45 minutes. Sorry, Bill. I told him it wasn't going to be an hour, but I didn't take an account of dealing with the snow. But we're almost done. I think he probably had to go do something, so he probably just let it run. Is he? I think what I'll do, I'll split the rest. What's left in this row right here, we'll call it. I think it should be done by then. There's 4 more left in there. Remember, Jody's recovering from surgery for a knee replacement. He's taking care of her. He's doing his work. Helps take care of his mother-in-law. He's got his own work to do. So sometimes Bill just can't. You know, life happens. Believe it or not, life happens. Sometimes you got to set your priorities straight. If you can't sit there and talk to you the whole time, well, deal with it. I'd say family comes first. Family comes first. Anybody agree with that? Haters don't. Got 50 some watching, that's pretty good. I'm gonna have about a half a small wheelbarrow load of kindling for Mom. Looks like she'll like it. Be good enough to start maybe one, maybe 2 fires. Let's see. Remember, folks, it's not an exact science on the volume of wood for a Joe cord. I would say they're pretty close. And if you took 100 Joe cords delivered. The one with the and the one with the most amount of wood would probably be about a 5% difference. Which would be what, about 15 pieces of wood? Maybe 20? 15, 20 pieces of wood. I'm good with that. I'm good with that variance. With the time it saves me. Then to have to stack and measure. Stack and measure. Here. Waste of time. In my opinion. I don't know, some states you go to, it's the law. Gotta measure it out. Not in Michigan. I follow Michigan law. Don't follow Ohio law. Sorry, Ty man. Is there a law in Ohio that says that if you see somebody wearing Michigan colors, you bow down to them? If there's not, there should be. Yeah, yesterday on my bracket, I did 3 brackets, but the first one's like, you know, my main one, the one I cared about. I went 14-2. The only games I got wrong, of course, I couldn't take Michigan State. I took Mississippi State, and I took Drake over Washington State. 14-2 is pretty darn good. Especially one of the victories is Oakland University over Blue Blood Kentucky. We'll show you how much we got here in a second. I think we got a good on here. I bet you Denise Williams, Judy Krill would agree. Hopefully you can see me. I mean, I know you can see me, hear me, unless I got to face the camera. Sometimes the microphone don't work. Kind of hit or miss. Sorry, Stacy, you can't take you with me. I got to concentrate on the driving in this weather. There's Mom cleaning off her car. I think she must have to go somewhere. I told her I'd do it for her. There we go. What do you think? Got some wood in there? At the bottom, locust. Dry black locust. Burn. Got you some kindling, Grandma. All right. So, I think that's a good load. What do you think? Is that a good load? Is that a good load? Hit that thumbs up if you think it's a good load. Less talking, more driving. I got to get out of here. We'll let you take a look at it. We'll let you take a look at it. Thanks, Colleen. Thanks for the weather. Appreciate it. Are there any Canadians down there? Nope, no. But what do you think? Good load? Better than Frank's mid-grade. We got it in there. We got her in there. So, all right, folks. We'll wrap it up. I want to thank everybody for all the thumbs up, everybody who made it start to finish. And we'll catch you guys on the next one.